As we gear up for the elections, political killings seem to be increasing. Just last week, Tshwane ANC councillor Tshepo Motaung was shot multiple times while making his way home. Police are investigating all leads at this stage. eNCA reporter Manqoba Mchunu is in Mabopane now, where Gauteng Premier David Makhura, the Provincial Police Commissioner and the Community Safety MEC are visiting Motaung's family. Let's go live to Manqoba now for the latest update. Manqoba, good afternoon. Can you tell us what has happened? Has the Police Minister and the Premier and the other government officials arrived?
But then we do understand that the police minister as well as the premier of the Gauteng province are just making their way here to the family. They have been locked in a meeting with the police just to get an update of this particular case that happened here in Mabopane in Ward 22. Of course, the details that we know so far, Patan, is that Tshepo Motaung, who was one of the candidates that was earmarked for the local government elections, was shot dead here in this particular ward on Friday night. While he was making his way back home, we do understand that there were 3 other occupants in that particular vehicle, which include his uncle as well as his nephew. And so far we hear that there were gunmen that opened fire at that particular vehicle as it was making its way home. The 3 occupants in the car, including Motaung, managed to get outside and to actually try to escape from the hail of bullets, but of course that wasn't to be for Mr. Motaung, who was shot execution style. You can see now the police minister arriving here this particular moment, and you can tell the kind of impact this killing has had on this particular community. We've seen quite a number of ANC supporters coming here outside in protest, calling for swift justice for the murder of Motaung. Of course, they are saying that at this particular point they are living in fear, given the fact that it seems as if the political killings are back in this particular area. Recall that, of course, the issue of political intolerance was one of the issues that was of huge concern in the lead up to the 2016 local government election, where we saw a lot of unrest here in Tshwane over the selection of the mayor candidate in this particular city. And at the time, you recall that the ANC members in this particular city were unhappy about the choice of the mayor, insisting that they wanted their own candidate. But it seems that the issue of political killings has reared its head. But of course, the police at this particular stage, Bratan, are still investigating the circumstances surrounding Motaung's death. But if you speak to some of the members here on the ground, they're certainly not ruling out the possibility that this could be related to political killings, given the fact that Motaung himself had just been elected to represent this particular ward as one of his candidates, and we do understand that there was a lot of unhappiness surrounding that process. So certainly some of the members here are quite concerned that there seems to be an issue of those that seem to have been nominated in these candidate lists being targeted by the other groups.
Yeah, we saw the police minister, as you said, shortly arriving there just a short while ago. David Makhura, the premier, was also supposed to be there, from my understanding. Have you got an update on that, or has he already visited the family and left?
Well, we do understand that the Premier as well is here. In fact, we just saw him a short while ago. He arrived a bit earlier on here to visit the family and to perhaps speak to the family. But he's also part of this visit here that is conducted by the police minister, of course, to try and find some answers and to try and perhaps assure the family that they will be doing their best in terms of trying to investigate this particular crime. But I just want to speak to this one of these community members here that have been protesting here, Baba. Just tell us, why are you protesting outside? What is it that you're concerned about?
Yes, hello, my name is Cele. Yes, man, we have only one problem here in Mawiga. We are protesting against this heinous murderers here. So today we came here to support our own Tshepo Motaung. And we are glad that the police minister is here together with MEC. So maybe this time, these cases that are happening in Mawiga will be resolved.
But there are fears that perhaps this could be politically motivated. As supporters, what is your sense?
I can't dispute that this is politically motivated, because here in Mawiga, you know, councillors and members of the ANC are being killed. Like right now, as we speak, from I think it's been 3 months now. 3 people have been killed and they are comrades. So hence I'm saying today we are here. We are saying enough is enough. We're waiting for the minister to come outside. We'll cry again in front of him. We'll tell him that our own grievances.
Okay. So are you saying that the issues over the candidate list could be possibly behind these killings that we're seeing here?
For now, I can't say that. We're also waiting for the investigation to be concluded, as you say, but there are speculations. But myself, I can't say that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, thank you for speaking to us. Well, that was just one of the community members that are here outside in protest. We do understand that there were also other protests earlier on in the week from community members around this area who are simply demanding justice in this particular case. So we're hoping to hear what the police minister will have to say, as well as the premier, when it comes to reassuring the citizens, not only here, but also in other areas in the country where we've seen and heard cases of political or alleged political killings linked to the candidate list, as well as the upcoming local government elections.
Okay, before I let you go, Manqoba, I mean, those claims, those allegations are still yet to be proven. But has the ANC, as the governing party, whose councillor Mr. Motaung was, made any comments at all about the likely motive for his killing?
Well, at this particular point, Patan, they haven't said quite a lot. They've left it to the law enforcement agencies to actually investigate the circumstances surrounding this. But you recall that last night, during his address, in that manifesto launch of the ANC, the president of the ANC, Cele, alluding to the fact that those investigations are underway and they'll ensure that whoever is responsible will be brought to book. But we do know that the ANC is taking this matter quite seriously. We do understand that there will be a top meeting that is taking place today between the secretaries of the ANC, both nationally, regionally, as well as provincially, to try and iron out some of these issues, to look at the way in which they can deal with some of these killings that are taking place. So that meeting, we understand, is scheduled to take place at Luthuli House this afternoon. So it is a serious matter that the party itself is looking into at this particular point. But at this particular point, to say whether or not this was related to any of the candidates, well, that's still under investigation at this particular point, Padam.
Thank you very much, Manqoba Mchunu, in Mabopane there, in Tshwane here in Gauteng, where just a short while ago we saw the police minister and other government officials, including the Premier of Gauteng, David Makhura, there to pay their respects and speak to the family of the Tshwane ANC councillor Tshepo Motaung, who was shot multiple times while making his way home.